Okay. Enough to talk about Thorthrum. Let's talk about Pierchy for a second, and the fact that I keep confusing him with Piercha. Because Piercha and Pierchy are kind of the same names, but I figured out that Pierchy is the Dutch one and Piercha is the French one, with the bunch of Lance characters. So Pierchy actually plays a Rayman, as it would seem, on the Thorthrum crossover, and it's looking pretty good here so far as he's landing some axe hits, keeping it going. But Thorthrum is a very on-top player, right? As far as I saw in the last few sets, he stays very much on top of you at all times. Maybe because he has such short-range weapons, he kind of stays on top of you in zones, and crits up by Pierchy there. Could have worked with the down sig, but Thorthrum moved around it perfectly. Now, you said Thorthrum just says he's just pressing button, but what do you or he look at when you play the game?
No, if he plays the game, he's pretty much twitching.
Twitching?
Yeah, he doesn't play with his hands, he plays with his whole body, he's completely in it. But I think Thorthrum only plays good against Rayman because he plays a lot with SJ, so he knows what Rayman can play like.
Oh yeah, I just realized I still have the score from the last set there. Player A. Gotta remove that, he's not up 2-0. So we are currently still playing for top 8, as this losers bracket is actually not as far as the winner's side. The winner's side is not currently in the top 8, all the sets have been played, and Thorthrum knocking out Pierchy there onto the second stock.
The lead is not so much.
Yeah, so they clearly have a gauntlet mirror match going on, and Pierchy seems to be favoring the axe quite a bit in this matchup, as he's doing the most damage with that as of right now. But axe into sword is actually an interesting matchup, because sword can definitely win that if it stays on top of you, but axe, has a chance of winning that as long as it zones you with like side lights and keeps you away with, or downlight juggles. Also, thank you for the raid, Defy, with the 27 viewers. Back to the game. Thorthrum is pretty much behind right now, but he's going for some good juggles here. A sidelight, GC sidelight, recovery, beautiful neutral sig. Not enough to finish off though. Pierchy using very interesting options to get back to the stage, but he doesn't have anything left here. Only one jump on Davach. Thorthrum playing perfectly there on the timing.
Good edge guard.
Me personally, I would have gone for a spear downer there if I was a player, and I would have missed it, and then I would have gotten reversed.
Get given with eggs. 10 dares.
Yup. Now, Thorthrum is in the lead. He needs to hold on to stock here, but he doesn't quite manage to, as he also goes for a sidelight, GC sidelight recovery. Now, these players seem very, very even. What elo is Thorthrum exactly? We were looking at that earlier.
I think he doesn't really play once. He's like 2-4, but I think his peak is 2-5.
He doesn't have a Valhalla border, so do we do that?
What even is Valhalla elo right now? What do you need to get?
Oh, that's a good question. I think it's around 2400.
Yeah, I think that he's 2400 right now in 2s. He's not in 1s, so.
Oh, fair enough. So he's more of a 2s player, you would say?
Yeah, probably.
I think Pierchy is probably the same. I've seen him in 2s most of the time. So we have two 2v2 players facing off here right now. But as you can clearly tell, one seems to be having an edge above the other. Oh my god! Sidelight, recovery. Good juggles there by Pierchy, but he's still behind, and that side stick was not enough to finish him off. Very close game. Can Thorthrum get the knockout here? He was doing this earlier against
I forgot it. Oh, wait.
Moving with Jersey? Genzi. He was doing that against Genzi towards the end as well, and the downsig does it. He uses those sword downsigs a lot.
Yeah, because nobody expected it. That's the thing, he does stuff nobody expected. He only even uses the worst sigs in a good way.
Yeah.
I don't know how he does it.
So, that was a 600 plus damage game. That's quite a lot for a 1-0 game. 600 plus damage. So, clearly they're struggling at finishing off stocks. Think about it. Is that the way Thorthrum wants to play? Was Demon Island not the pick maybe because he seems like he goes for like off the top knockouts quite often?
No.
Going into game 2. Going into game 2, we are having Thorthrum versus Pierchy on the same character picks. I just got notified that the names are on the wrong side, so I put Thorthrum as Pierchy and Pierchy as Thorthrum.
What's with the mic? They say something. Something said it's.
I think it's. It has a lot of echo apparently, but that's on the room. We don't have the same room that we do last time on Brawl-Bay.
Okay.
So I need to update the score real quick. Thorthrum 1, right? Thor 1 or Pierre? I don't remember.
Wait, who's on which side? Okay, no, I think it's right. It's right.
Yeah, but did Thorthrum win the last game?
Yeah, Thorthrum won the last game.
Okay, I'm tripping a bit.
Let's go fuse a bit.
But going into game 2,
already both are red.
Both are red, but Pierchy is in the dark red, so anything would really kill him here. As once again, they really seem to struggle with knocking out.
There will be a downlight recovery. I think. You think it will kill him? I think Demon Island has a pretty big roof.
Yeah, but at this point, I think his damage is so high that
I think everything kills him.
Everything
no,
kills.
Both.
Well, now for both, yeah. One more downlight and it will definitely kill. But they're having such an even game. They're just playing around each other, like going for confirmed hits when they can, and Thorthrum gets the recovery there on the gauntlets. Stays on the gauntlets, primes them up. Definitely gonna try to extend the lead here a little bit. Ooh. He is one hit away from being knocked out. That Enlight, funnily enough, didn't knock out, and now he's going for the offstage. And Pierchy gets him there. Beautiful hits. He's gone.
That's what I told you. Offstage is his strength.
Thorthrum seemingly very, very strong on the offstage. If Pierchy does not make a comeback here,
they will just their entire stock gone. The lead is huge.
This is his tournament stock. This is loser's bracket. So if Pierchy doesn't make a comeback here, he is out of the tournament, and Thorthrum will take him out. Actually, I keep saying Thorthrum. How do you actually say his name? Do you know?
I think he prefers that people call him like Thor.
Thor?
Yeah, it's like not that far, but I call Thorthrum. Other people call Thorthrum. I don't really know.
I might just go with Thor. No. Thor's very easy to say.
That's really easy.
And Thor is looking like he's in a very good spot right now, as Pierchy is running out of options there. Now goes back to the stage. They're both in yellow, which is definitely the favorable spot for Thor, as he has a full stock lead. Now playing the sword a little bit, trying to get zoning.
The worst thing he can do now is like start trolling. That's probably in his mind if he should troll.
Yeah, he has a tendency to go for a lot of signatures, which might work in Pierchy's favor if he can go punishes like he's doing there. Interesting movement there happening. Gets the cider off the wall. Pierchy goes for a grandpa instead of bouncing this time. Very ambitious. Gets the funny angle of the wall. Knocks him downwards. Now Pierchy is in the orange. He needs a quick knockout here on Thorthrum. He's definitely looking for it. The recovery at the top wasn't enough to finish him off. And one more recovery would potentially do it. Interesting GC side sig there. Does get punished for its side recovery and takes him onto his last stock there. Now Pierchy needs some big here. He's probably gonna go fishing for some offstage. He does go on the axe though. I mean, he does seem more confident there, but I would expect him to pick gauntlets and try to go for an offstage play. Maybe he's not that confident about that and tries to go for some neutral game, which he does drop the true combo there. He could have sight like down air there probably. And the GC side sig does it. Pierchy is out of the tournament.
Damn, GG.